of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm Olivia Levinsky.
And I'm Miranda Moser. Here's today's announcements. Today is Monday, December 21st, day 2. Tomorrow is an Act 80 day and students will be dismissed at 12:20. The holiday break starts tomorrow, December 22nd, and runs until Monday, January 4th, when classes will resume. The boat regatta is today and runs 6th through 8th periods in the high school pool. 7th through 12th grade students interested in spring track and field will meet today during homeroom in the LGR. If anyone needs a Christmas tree, a generous donation of trees was made to the district for families in need. If interested, call the high school office. And here's today's news.
The school-wide positive behavior program has many new ideas in the works for the school year. This program runs through many schools in the United States, coming up with their own tailor-made system. MCA's program, Tornado Pride, started 2 years ago and is growing bigger and better. Pride stands for preparation and respect, integrity, dedication, and effort. It's important to show these characteristics in the classroom, hallways, study hall, cafeteria, and bathroom. The coordinator, Mrs. Harner, and a team of teachers thought it would be a good idea to have students to help out. A newly formed student team is hard at work trying to come up with some ways to make our system run smoother. Some of their ideas include peer mentoring, creating ways to reteach behaviors, and new types of prizes. Their first goal is to develop an anti-bullying program for MCA by coming up with new activities to do in homeroom. The team also decorated the bulletin board near the office. If you keep up the qualities of Pride, there's a good chance you'll win a prize. The winter solstice begins tonight at 11:48 p.m. It is the shortest day of the year because of the limited amount of daylight where the sun reaches its southernmost position in the sky. During the solstice, the sun is positioned directly over the Tropic of Capricorn and the North Pole is tilted furthest away from the sun. But on the bright side, the daylight hours will get longer. As famous poet Percy Bysshe Shelley once said, "If winter comes, can spring be far behind? Happy solstice." And along with the solstice comes the winter holidays. When people think of holidays during December, most immediately think of Christmas, but there are other holidays involving different cultures. Christmas is a Christian holiday celebrating the birth of Jesus, and it's a time for family and friends to get together. Many celebrate this holiday by going to church and opening up gifts from family and friends. Hanukkah is celebrated from December 6th to the 14th and focuses on the triumph of light over darkness. It is a Jewish holiday consisting of an 8-day festival of lights. One of the oldest symbols of this Jewish holiday is the menorah, and each day of the cycle another candle is lit. Kwanzaa is an African American celebration of life from December 26th to January 1st. This is one of the newer celebrations to reflect on our lives and how we can go by the 7 pillars of life to succeed in happiness. These pillars include unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. No matter what or if you celebrate this holiday season, everyone here at MCA Live wishes you and yours the best. We'll be right back with Luke Darrop and Delphia Mancini with a very special college football sports segment.
number 2 of the new college football playoff systems, and this year features the same 4 teams that shot fear into the hearts of schools across the nation all year. Ohio State, of course, was not a team that scared me anyway, but rightly so, they are not a top 4 team.
Well, we'll know who will be playing for all the marbles in the national championship before the coal hits the ground and we ring in the new year. The number 4 Oklahoma Sooners will take on the top-seeded Clemson Tigers at Sun Life Stadium in sunny Miami Gardens, so don't expect any snow. At 4 p.m. New Year's Eve, and the number 3 Spartans from Michigan State will rightly roll with the Roll Tide team Nick Saban's Alabama Crimson Tide at 8 p.m. in Arlington.
SB Nation's Pete Volk tells us that the 4 teams that were going to play in these games had to be from power conferences, have near-perfect records, and be on fire towards the end of the regular season. Well, we have 13-0 Clemson in the ACC, who scored more than 30 points in 10 of their 13 games, 12-1 Alabama in the SEC, who beat their opponents by 2 scores or more in 11 of their 13 games, 12-1 Michigan State in the Big Ten, whose perfect record was within 1 missed call, and truly it was a missed call, and 11-1 Oklahoma, except the Red River Showdown with Texas.
Winners of these 2 games, Oklahoma Clemson and Michigan State Alabama, will take on each other in the national championship game, where the temperature averages 67 degrees per Dame in the Battle Friday at 1 p.m. And Penn Saturday, January 2nd at noon. For Alabama, 34-31, and Oklahoma big over.
Said I think Michigan State will take care of Alabama, and Clemson will have no problem with Oklahoma. But we're going to go to MCA sports now. This past weekend, Saturday night, the varsity girls basketball team hosted Loyalsock and improved to a 5-1 record with a 47-33 win. We'll have highlights on that tomorrow.
And tonight in sports, the varsity boys basketball team will travel to Bloomsburg at 7 p.m.
And we'll have a preview of the national championship game once we know for sure who is competing. But until then, from Dylan and myself, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you and yours. That's all the sports for today. Back to Miranda at the news desk.
Thanks, guys. The area school districts participated in collecting non-perishable food items for the 4th annual Salvation Army Christmas Food Drive. Here at Mount Carmel area, homerooms were challenged to collect food and in return, pick the most food, totaling 94 items. Students Hallie Kragel and Alexa Aller were the top 2 contributors, donating items such as instant potatoes, stovetop stuffing, cranberries, pasta, and more. To help the Salvation Army Red Cattle campaign even more, the MCA Student Council donated $400 from the proceeds from last week's Dress Down Spirit Week to go towards the Big Kettle Fund, which locally helps families. This holiday season, the Salvation Army will feed over 800 families and over 2,000 children. Congratulations to all participating homerooms and student council for helping this cause. And for today's lunch, chicken parmesan bun, french fries, and peaches. And for tomorrow's breakfast, scrambled eggs with cheese, toast, and low-fat milk. That's it for today's broadcast.
Look on the bright side.
Because it's National Look on the Bright Side Day.
Also, good luck to the regatta boaters today. Have a great day, everyone.